So the main character, after his show, he gets off. He's excited because he sees a vehicle. This vehicle looks exactly like the male lead's vehicle. So he rushes to it, except it's not the male lead there for him. It's the male lead's brother, who's there to make a deal with the main character. He tells the main character that in the past, where the main character's father was framed and imprisoned, it wasn't his fault. It was the male lead and the male lead's father's fault. He had no involvement in it. And the only reason why he knows about the video and saw the video because he saw the male lead and the father watching the video. That's how he knows about it. That's how he's seen it. He also tells the main character that the male lead is still using him and tricking him and lying to him. That the male lead's been having a relationship with the sister-in-law and been having an affair with her. And that they've been having an affair most of his marriage with the sister-in-law. That the sister-in-law used to know the male lead in school, which we already knew in book 1. But they fell in love with each other in school, broke off, and then once they met each other again after the male lead returns into the home and him and the sister-in-law had gotten married, yeah, they've been having an affair this entire time. The main character obviously is horribly emotionally broken by this. Horribly broken. And I was having my doubts towards the male lead too. I am sorry. I was having my doubts. I'm like, that son of a bitch. Cheating on the main character, even using the main character? That was who the ring was for? She was the one the ring was for? I was pissed. I was angry. But I was also sitting there and calm. This is from the mouth of the brother. We can't trust what he's saying. We know the things he's done. We can't trust what he's saying. He tells the main character to switch out the male lead's sleeping pills for a drug that will slowly, physically and mentally mess with the male lead. Basically weaken his mentality and his physical state. And that they should work together. The main character takes the pills. I am not kidding. He takes the pills. And I was like, don't do it! But I trusted him. I trusted him not to actually use the pills. I trusted the main character. But honestly, I was also going, give him the pills. Give them the pills. He deserves it. He deserves it. I know. I feel bad. But the main character also kind of gets his revenge against Melly, knowing that the Melly doesn't like his relationship with his childhood friend. When the main character's out having an after party with his dudes and dudettes, after the host show, he sees his childhood friend, and he's already heartbroken from the news that the Melly's brother given him. So he's literally weepy, he's upset. The childhood friend sees it. The childhood friend already told the main character if he pursued the Melly and got hurt by the Melly again, he's not going to be there for the main character. But you know what he does? He breaks down his walls, and he's like, okay, come here, baby, come here. And the main character rushes into his arms and balls into his arms. And I'm like, yeah, do it, honey. Make the Melly jelly. Because remember, the Melly has 3 guards watching the main character. I guess I didn't tell you guys this. Yeah, he has 3 assigned guards watching the main character all the time. So these guards are seeing the main character hugging another man. I'm not kidding. So the Melly's brother, one of the ways he told the main character he could prove that he wasn't lying to the main character is checking the Melly's wallet. So the main character grabs hold of the wallet that he was talking about and sees a photo of the Melly with the sister-in-law together back in high school. And the main character's like, why would he keep a photo of her in his wallet and keep the wallet hidden and kept safe all this time if he didn't have affections for her, if he wasn't in love with her? And I'm like, there could be reasonings, but honestly, drop his scummy self. I know I shouldn't trust one person's point of view, but I was honestly telling the main character, drop him. Drop him. If he has feelings for a woman he can't even have because she's married to his brother, drop him, honey. Drop him. But the main character, he switches out the pills. Now, don't worry, he's not switching them out for the pills that the brother-in-law gave him. He switches them out with a less effective sleeping drug. Basically, or it's a stronger version of the sleeping drugs the male lead already uses. But yeah, it's nothing dangerous. It's just sleeping drugs. He switches the male lead's sleeping drugs out for another sleeping drug. But right after he does it, the male lead comes out. He tells the main character he has evidence to prove the main character's father's innocence at least a tiny bit of evidence. But he also tells the main character they have to sleep together. Basically, he says that he can get rid of the evidence, make it, destroy it. The main character doesn't sleep with him. The main character, who's already upset from what he'd been told by the, Melit's brother and everything he's been going through, just loses it on the Melit. And then the Melit reveals that he knows the main character switched out his medicine and that he had made a deal with the, Melit's brother because he has someone monitoring the Melit, his brother, who is a guard for his brother, and that he also still has those 3 bodyguards watching the main character all the time. So yeah, he has all these evidence to prove the main character. He also been watching in the bathroom through a creek to watch the main character what he was doing. And the main character goes, oh, so you don't still trust me? All these years after everything you did to me, you don't trust me? Do you know I didn't actually switch out with the drug your brother gave me? I switched it out with just a different sleeping drug. I did not give you what he gave me. But you don't believe me because the Melit's not listening to the main character, and the main character is really heart-wrenching broken over this. Like, he is super upset, and I don't blame him because honestly, I was wanting to punch the Melit. But I also wanted the main character to talk to him before he switched out the drug to tell the Melit his plans. And he's like, it's just like back then. You say you don't put cameras in your room to watch people. You don't put cameras around the place. Yeah, you do. Just like back then. I cannot trust you. You don't trust me. You don't love me. You don't believe me when I say I love you. I am done. Like, the main character breaks up with him. It's a whole thing. And honestly, I was sitting there going, go girl. Go girl. Do it, honey. Break off with him. And the Melit goes, didn't say I didn't want to break up with you, because the main character is literally pleading with him to say, we don't want to break up. Don't break up with him. And the main character makes his own decisions because the Melit won't speak. And I'm like, this man needs to learn to say his words.